but that's just going to do a little bit of damage. Spirit Breaker, I'm not a pro, but I would recommend cancellation of that charge. Although there are a lot of heroes coming up towards top lane. They already used the Rupture on Night Stalker. They'll bump him back a little bit. They're going all the way in. Global Silence is going to cut this initiation short as the Winter Wyvern is struggling to find a target. Now silenced and burst down. Didn't cast a damn thing, and the orb will also fly through and kill off the Spirit Breaker.
Radiant's top tower is under
They decided to make a play there without their Terrorblade. And without their Venomancer, obviously. That was ambitious, to say the least. He's going to try that. At least bring everyone there, right? The hero they're trying to focus down is the Night Stalker, who is not exactly a fragile hero. You know you're going up against Global Silence. You know you're going up against a Tinker. That was just an ill-advised charge.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'm not going to start charging these guys for my advice. No pun intended. But that was just... What the hell? Oh, the closest thing to that charge was Centaurs. Okay. That was a steep change there for the Spirit Breaker in his charge direction. The map is shrinking here in favor of Infamous. Getting some pretty decent farm on the Silencer. Not the most intelligent stolen. But still 19 minutes in is a pretty high amount. I would say like above average. 66% perhaps. I'm just kind of pulling that number out of my ass, guys. I don't actually know the average amount of intelligence stolen by Lifestealer per minute. But it seems like this is slightly better than average. Tinker is very close to that Ags, and on the other end, Hood into almost Veil for the Venomancer. Blade Mail on the Bloodseeker. Radiance is a long ways off. That farm disparity that I mentioned earlier, that has been mostly erased. Now it's kind of the same problem going the other way. That, yeah, the Mad Kings have an insanely farmed Terrorblade, but he's just kind of useless right now because of the fact that he's up against all these rough matchups. He just can't cast spells when he wants to, so Sunder is far from dependable. And Laser is just the ace in the hole versus Terrorblade. You can actually do nothing once you're lasered. And it's going to be a bouncing laser, well, now, so have fun with that, Terrorblade. So, Mad Kings, yeah, they have a 10k net worth hero, but essentially that's only like 5k of actual useful hero. Matchup-wise, Mad Kings are starting to feel it right now. They've gotten very, very little action, and the action they have gotten has costed them dearly every single time. Oh dear, this is also happening. Run, Winter Wyvern, run! They know that Tinker's stuck on the bottom lane for right now. It looks like they don't care. Stinger's just going in, man. There's a barrier here on the Venomancer. He does also have that Veil, so he's very tanky. Global Silence does go off Vita. Fate is going to catch two with the coil, and now here comes the back of the Leo style. A lot of blade mail damage, but still is just demolishing everybody. Aghanim Scepter, pretty good. Now looking for the Spirit Breaker, perhaps. Vita's really far in, but still it's going to be 0 casualties for the Infamous side, and maybe gonna go for a little bit more. Sunder mid-cast animation gets blasted. Seems like that's always what happens as Terrorblade, right? You're like, I'll just Sunder. And then the cast animation takes like 15 minutes, and then, you know, you die. Again, Mad Kings have gotten very little action. And Infamous are taking this chance to farm up the vast majority of their heroes, like Silencer included. With that Hand of Midas, it's not really the most timely Hand of Midas in the world, but it's still really fast for a Silencer. Like, across the board, Infamous are doing, I would say, above average on their heroes. Like in perhaps slightly below average, actually. I don't know. The lane was pretty hard. Vita's gonna find a poor Drake. Wyvern. Drakes and Wyverns are not the same thing, guys. And then the missiles are gonna come in. One more spell cast. He's gonna coil onto 2, and Spirit Breaker is gonna feel the wrath of technology. That was like 4 heat-seeking missiles in a row. They had no idea where he was. They just knew that Tinker was somewhere in this nebulous gray area, and that missiles were coming from that direction. Sword Amy is appreciating that.
Gold remains.
So Manta Style is going to give Terrorblade one way to counter blinds, but then there's like 15 more blinds coming his way. Not to mention the fact that there's also Crippling Fear. Crippling Fear is insane versus right-clickers. It's a silence first and foremost, but that miss chance is also pretty substantial. Bloodseeker puts up Blade Mail. Doesn't matter. How did Tinker take no damage from that blade mail?
It's magic.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? He's going to be able to return this fight. He's going to start off with pretty good initiation onto the puck. Tinker now going to start firing off salvo after salvo, and the laser. Oh my god, it's a massacre. Leo Styles, what a hero. He's got laser beams, guys. He's got laser beams. That looked pretty good, honestly. Because if you take a fight over here, usually, most of the time, you don't have to worry about Tinker because there's a tower here. Like, where can Tinker actually teleport in and get in to actually, you know, do damage? I'm not sure what Tinker teleported to, but he got in there really quickly and just missile rearm, missile rearm, missile rearm, laser. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. I had some reservations about the Tinker earlier on, mostly because Spirit Breaker and Bloodseeker, you know, assuming they had any sort of decent farm, are pretty good heroes at dealing with the Tinker, but not like this, man. Stinger's gonna run out of Rupture and get out. God, this is just depressing, man. Last kill was that's Venomancer's destroying tower. Last kill was in about 20 minutes. That's actually not that far away, but they're gonna lose a lot more. Here comes technology. No, they don't see him actually. The missiles are gonna miss a couple times. Blink, right click, and he's dead. They do get the curse, but that just means that Silencer's gonna clean up. The ganking Silencer, you better watch out. In the meantime, Lycan's going ham. Not ham enough to get the kill, apparently, but still, it's a kill. Still one kill. And you can just feel how completely helpless Mad Kings must feel. Like, Terrorblade, he's doing his best. He's trying, but he just can't do anything because of how bad Terrorblade matches up against the tank.
Coin for me.
Okay. I guess they didn't see the Venomancer. There's a lot of WoW spam in this game, guys. Stinger is actually going to get charged. Are they really going for this? I'm pretty sure this is a bad idea from the Spirit Breaker. He's going to see another hero, 2 heroes, and now he's dead. Am I missing something, guys? Is there, like, some sort of scenario where that works out well for the Spirit Breaker? Because I don't see it. Like, you know you're charging in pretty deep up against a Tinker who has been whooping you. By the way, Tinker hasn't died yet. 1707. Then he goes in by himself to try to kill off a Night Stalker who has, I mean, he doesn't know it, but he has twice the net worth of him. I'm pretty sure Night Stalker just if he just turns around and says, "Come at me, bro," he will kill off the Spirit Breaker in that circumstance. Am I wrong? I mean, unless you have, like, the sickest 17% of all time. Oh, by the way, this also happened. Like, Sean is dead. Too many people dying to keep track of the objectives that are dying, you know?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ooh, a cell? Did he just hand a Midas the big creep and then reveal his position because the birds came out? Yes, but it looks like he's pretty good at hiding. Uh-oh, but you know who's not good at hiding? This Terrorblade. He's spotted. If a silence lands, Ian's in so much trouble. He does have the Mantis-style split to get out of it. And it looks like they will call it quits. Tinker very far away again from being able to teleport to anything useful. Well, not that far away. Puck getting pretty loaded. We got two Yule Scepters on the field. One on this Stinger character who's being charged. Yule's nice charge. And now, again, Spirit Breaker's in a really bad spot. He's dead. He's taunting. And, well, Curse, did he TP out? No, he didn't TP out. Something canceled it. He will turn around and get a kill, finally, from Mad Kings, but this Winter Wyvern is being chased by quite the army. Where's Tinker, man? Tinker, I expect better. Oh, here he is. Okay. I don't know how he's going to survive, but I believe. No, okay. That was wow indeed. So they go in really deep, again without their Terrorblade, to get a puck kill at the cost of like 3 of their own. You can see that gold exchange is actually not that bad for them. But the Spirit Breaker charged in and then stopped moving and then started taunting. Like, I don't know, guys. It feels like Mad Kings are checked out already. You can tell by the WoW per minute. Hereafter known as WPM.
Double damage.
The WPM in this game is a lot higher than in normal games. Oh, this is an opportunity, though, to kill off Lycan if he didn't have an Aegis. You don't want to be doing this, guys. I don't know why he would Nether Strike the catapult. Here comes the missiles. He has laser beams, and that will fully protect the Lycan, who wasn't really in any danger anyway because he had an Aegis. In the meantime, everyone else on Infamous, they're hunting. And they've found themselves a Bloodseeker who has a Yasha and Blade Mail. Not really impressive farm 27 minutes in. Blade Mail will return a lot of damage here. Magic damage is enough with the Dagon. Leo Styles found himself in a corner though. Rearm Blink, he has a chance to get out, and he will do just that. Still firing missiles somehow. They do get the coil onto a couple of heroes, but the Eye of Scotty Terrorblade is doing some pretty serious work as well. Still not going to be a good trade, a 3-for-1. As Lycan is taking down towers up on the top lane. In the meantime, should have that one in the bag. Terrorblade is going to arrive with the Eye of Scotty, do a lot of damage and get another kill. When he's able to dodge this Tinker, he is able to do a lot of damage. Again, at the end of the day, no matter what any kill score says, it is still a Terrorblade with 16k net worth. You gotta respect that. If lasers are there, it's obviously not going to work out too well. But the lasers weren't there, so he got it. And now he's disconnected. Oh no. The one hope of Mad Kings needs to come back. Tinker was in a corner there. Still got out.
Brutal, savage,
this is just the Tinker show, man. This is just the Tinker show.
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
Turn on a light here. I can't see anything. It's too dark. And then Mike said, "Let there be light." And then there was light. Not much light for Mad Kings. Gonna be honest here. I don't like their odds in this game. Like, it's one thing to be behind by this amount, and that's bad. It's quite another thing to be, like, charging in, making plays with, like, 3 heroes and some other guys are elsewhere. Like, if it just doesn't seem like they have, at least in this game, the right mental attitude in order to come back. Like, they are barely doing anything in these fights. They're kind of half-assing it. Spearbreaker for sure is already checked out. We can confirm that. They are kind of tilted right now, it seems. And, like, yeah, your gold can be high, your experience can be high, or I guess not. But if you're not, like, ready to play to win, you're not gonna win.
Savage, wrecked.
And I give you all permission to type that out and print it out and put it on the fridge. Or hang it over your bed or something like that. Just as long as you cite me as the one who said it. My god, guys, I'm so triggered right now. Are you kidding me? He just walked right past the Hell Bear to Handamitis the Creep. Ah, the value. It doesn't really matter, though. This is a Handamitis Silencer. Had it for about 10 minutes now. And he has Glimmer Cape, which is ordinarily, like, a fine item to have. But when the enemy team is this broke, they really can't afford to get detection at this stage. There's not enough to keep the offense on when they need to. Infamous is kind of a sloppy start, but Tinker is still that artillery. And Mad Kings, you can see, they are not sure what they should be doing right now. They're all going to juice back up. You know, one of these days, Infamous might decide to push something. They've gotten all the kills. They've killed all the creeps. And Lycan needs to be the one doing damage versus the tower. Alternatively, and it does kind of feel like this is how it's going to end up, but it feels like this game might be one of those where Infamous just, like, beat the hell out of Mad King so much that they just get a demoralization and GG.
Is under attack.
You know, you can either drop their HP to 0 or drop their morale to 0. Both of them is pretty good. Silencer walked right by Pepita, and Jules, FaZe, Yeah. Okay. That happened. Sure, why not? Uh-oh. S&K. Well, he'll be fine, right? No, there's a Yule Scepter on this Night Stalker. I forgot. Ripperino Bloodseeker. You cannot escape the Blink Dagger. Easy kill on top lane. And the tower did fall. Most likely they're just going to be chilling, waiting for another Rosh. And by chilling, I mean, you know, non-stop killing the enemy until Roshan is back up, and then they're going to try to make some sort of aggressive play. Short respawn. Never mind, it's not. It's been respawning for a while and I wasn't paying attention. It's a short respawn to go, guys. That's what I meant. Oh, this is really bad. This is really dangerous. Because there's a coil on 2 here. Or not. Sometimes you just gotta show a little bit of mercy. Where's this charge going? Top? Okay. He could have killed, or the infamous side could have killed both of those heroes so very easily. I guess their vision isn't that deep here, so they don't exactly know. What are you doing, Silencer? You have a gem, bro. Well, he just walked in by himself. No vision, and gave a gem to Mad Kings, so if Mad Kings are going to come back, that's how they do it. Just by getting freebies like that, I guess. Infamous Roshan is available. I say Infamous Roshan. I'm not really sure if Mad Kings can do much about stopping this Rosh. This is a really good spot for a Tinker to be in. Just find a hidey hole like this and non-stop spam out. Terrorblade's going to find him, but gets Yule's up. He did not pop BKB just yet. Charge coming in onto the Lycan. He hasn't popped anything yet. Lycan's kind of in the front by himself, but the missiles and the blazers, they soon will start flowing like water, and that'll take out the Winter Wyvern first. The Terrorblade, you can see, is just struggling to find anything to hit. The Venomancer is isolated. He'll be clawed down. And Stinger is going to be, well, clawed down as well by the Eye of Scotty. Coil finally gets deployed. Tinker is returning. And here comes the laser beams. Here comes the missiles. Here comes the pain. They did buy back on the Winter Wyvern. They will lose the Lycan. SNK has enough damage to do this for sure, right? No, laser beams. Laser beams too strong. Kataro, dead to creeps? No, he's getting bottled up. They can't kill him. Because they know that if they are to kill him, they got to run through the Tinker. Good frickin' luck, man. And that fight was actually not bad for Mad Kings, all things considered. They're actually able to find some targets. Oh, okay, now maybe it's pretty bad. They do trade for the puck. Still not great. Okay. Winter Wyvern wandering in. Very bold. And that was a very, very messed up fight. Infamous did a pretty good job at separating it. But the Tinker was put into a position where he was very far away from being able to cast what he wanted to cast, which is laser. So he was just kind of just spamming out rockets from the back. It's not bad, but the Terrorblade's positioning in that fight was really inconvenient for the Tinker by coming up this way. That's the best fight that Mad Kings probably could have hoped for, and even then, it was not that great. Like, the Nova only landed on one hero because the Venomancer got isolated. It's kind of hard to just walk into missile spam and march spam and bouncing lasers as a Venomancer. Like, at a certain point, you just have to embrace the suicide bomber within you and just go in for the Nova and the Veil and hope that's enough. End result, though, still Infamous with a commanding lead in this game in pretty much every measurable and immeasurable metric.
A prize!
Now they have the AC giving Lycan a little bit extra damage versus those towers. It gives everyone extra damage versus those towers. Quite nice as far as ending the game is concerned, because Infamous are winning, but they're really not making that many strides to ending the game. Although they will find a Venomancer with the fresh Sheepstick. Sword does have that hood barrier, but pure damage, man, pure damage. Winter Wyvern is not going to be able to help out, and now the Lycan comes in from the back, claws down the Drake, and now they're on to Terrorblade. He does still have 1,000,000 armor. They can't go in that deep, but they lost 2 with no response whatsoever. And now the AC is going to start to get to work. Blood right on the ground, but they have no way of getting on top of this Tinker, who's just killing people from outside the base. Are you kidding me? What are you supposed to do against this? Somebody help this Terrorblade. I don't know what you're supposed to do to help, but he needs help. Desperately. Spiritbreaker tried, and he will survive, luckily for him. But Terrorblade almost got killed in his base by a Tinker outside the base while he's shrining. Cell should be dying here, I think. The charge, the poison damage, it will be good enough. And Leo Style is back, and he does have a full mana pool. BKB does go up on the Terrorblade Metamorphosis as well, but his backup is all coiled in the background, so he doesn't really have much help here. They also aren't on top of Leo Style. He's just blasting everyone. Does have another Sheep Stick, trying to teleport out, nothing to interrupt it, and he will make a clean escape. Stinger as well, off to the side, as well as Pizza rejoining the fray with sounds of Terrorblade. Here comes the dog. Kotaro, though, gets sundered and is going to cheese up. So everyone is at peak fighting condition. I say that. Terrorblade immediately gets hexed and clawed down. GG is called. I don't know why now, as opposed to all other minutes, but they gave it their all. Missiles will chase down the Bloodseeker. Can't even get to the fountain. And Tinker ends the game 27-0-14. Say again, 27-0-14. I've seen good Tinker games in the past, guys. I've seen some